Hi. How y'all doing? I'm back on YouTube. Who would have thought the day would come? Me. I always knew it would come. But here's what happened. I tried to film a full week in my life last week, and I think I just like came in a bit too hot. By the end of the week, I was forgetting to film and then stressing about how I had forgotten to film and all of these things. So I have sacked that video, and instead we're going to jump into the shallow end today and do a day in my life. I actually have a really nice day planned. It's 8:30 now. I've been up for about an hour. I've washed my hair. I've rinsed my tan off. I'm feeling bronzed. I'm feeling good. I'm just about to sit down and do my morning pages. And then at 10 o'clock, I have my weekly management meeting. Then I have to get ready. We're out for a PR lunch with my friend Mary, and then home. Well, we might do a little bit of content after lunch because we're going to be in the Borough area, which is just really nice. And then home for like dinner and a normal evening. So I thought, actually, very good day to vlog for YouTube. Even if this vlog isn't, you know, a million minutes long, I'm just happy to be coming back. So welcome. I'm actually really hungry, but I think I'm gonna get a big glass of ice water in me before I have breakfast, and I'll sip that while I do my morning pages. Let's get this show on the road. We also had a delivery order this morning at 7 a.m., which felt very pulled together and adult of us. But we are going away in 12 days time, and I just feel like I've been eating out so much, probably drinking more than I normally do. Like, we've just had a lot of events and days out that have included drinks. And I feel like 12 days is a good amount of time to just sort of reset the diet. It's not a busy 12 days, which is amazing. I'm gonna keep myself in check in terms of not overpacking my social schedule between now and when we leave. So I've done a little bit of planning actually this morning. I've actually been quite productive this morning. I've actually done a bit of meal planning, like revised meal planning for the next 12 days to increase my protein. And I just needed some fresh ideas for meals to get my protein up, basically, which will then help me not snack. So I am gonna do a secondary avocado order to come tomorrow morning just to supplement with a few more like high protein ingredients. And that will shape, I think, what we're gonna eat for the rest of the week, what I'm gonna eat for the rest of the week anyway. Okay, ice in my bean jar. Now, for my morning journaling. We had like a mini Sunday roast yesterday, and it was divine, but it was really quite fatty. We did lamb meatballs. It was like quite fatty and salty, so I just need to focus on hydration today, especially because we're gonna go for afternoon tea in the Shard, which will be my last hurrah before I try to tighten up the diet. Anyway, here we go. Morning pages. I'm doing The Artist's Way by Julia Cameron. If you follow me on any short form platforms, you'll have seen that I bought this, and I have committed to not making any content around it, but this is part of my morning routine, and it's going all in my Louise Carmen, which is recently upgraded with some extra notebooks. So that is step one of the morning. Okay, finished my morning pages, and suddenly I was cold, which doesn't make any sense because it is going to be like 27 degrees outside today. But anyway, I'm making some breakfast. I have my call in like 25 minutes, so I'm making a quick little breakfast wrap. I've got some scrambled eggs going. I'm gonna melt some mature cheddar cheese on top of this once it's done, and then I'm just gonna do avocado and cottage cheese. I don't think I have anything else actually that can go in this, so that's fine. We're terrible about keeping like breakfast meat in the house. Like I don't really like bacon. I don't really like the way sausage makes me feel. So anyway, we're keeping it veggie. And I am watching, you can't really see, Sarah Ashcroft, her life update this morning. And that's where we are. I think I'm just gonna mash the avocado and then put the cottage cheese on top. And then maybe I'll top it with some sriracha. Yeah, that sounds good actually. Okay, that's the plan. Mash, salt, pepper, drizzle of honey. This is my favorite cottage cheese. We've been buying it every single week. And then this cheese melted perfectly. Oh my God, look how stretchy. Solid breakfast, carbs, fats, protein, perfect. Okay, my camera died, so we're back to the phone. Right. Very productive meeting finished. I'm very excited about what we just discussed. And I'm getting some laundry done. I desperately need to take a stain out of one of my favorite tops. I'm just always a mess with stuff like this. My favorite top. Let me see if I can turn you around. This is one of my favorite tops ever from Anthropologie. It's like this lace square neck thing. And obviously, as you can see, I have a horrible spaghetti stain there. So this has been my favorite stain remover. We used to use EcoVer and that worked too, but we ran out and this was just what I found on maybe Ocado or something. This is so good. Let's just get this done. So, oh, there's multiple stains. I didn't even realize. Okay. You literally just spray it. Spray on stains, rub gently, let it work for maximum 5 minutes, then wash as usual. So I've got another like whites load ready to go in the machine. A tea towel to rub it. And just spray. Oh, I did loads. Whoops. Just want to make sure I don't have any more anywhere. Oh my God, that's basically taking that out immediately. Wait, hold on. Okay, that's really good. This is definitely gonna work. This stuff is amazing. Okay, rub gently. You can hardly see it now. You can see the big one a little bit still. It is definitely better. And then I genuinely can't even see where the small one was. Anyway, that's gonna sit for 5 minutes and then go in the laundry. I think while it's fresh in my mind, I'm just gonna do a little bit of like kickoff work off the back of that call. Just have a little bit of research to do. And something else has just come to my mind. Checking in for the book girlies. I've just spent the last hour fighting with my Goodreads account, which it looks like I have lost access to because basically of an email versus password discrepancy. So I am pivoting to Fable, I think officially, and also I like it better so far. It's way more up to date and modern. So looks like that's where we're going. I'll put my Fable username on the screen. Such is life. I'm just gonna update the Instagram girls now that that's where everything is going book content wise. I look naked. But yeah, bit frustrating, but it looks like most of the data from my Goodreads account has managed to import to Fable. So I think we've still got all the info there. And I need to pick back up on writing my reviews. So that was just a check-in. I'm about to wrap all this up and get myself ready for the day. Here we are. Time to get ready. I feel honestly a little headachy from spending my whole morning on my computer and my phone. So giving the eyes a little bit of a rest, although I do have a YouTube video going on the side, and you can also probably hear my laundry, which is happening right below me. But anyway, I'm just gonna do my makeup. Whew. I feel like kind of cross-eyed. Anyway, I'm just gonna do my makeup and then I will be ready in plenty of time before I have to leave for afternoon tea. And this day is going swimmingly. Okay, pausing on makeup for the moment to pivot to my hair. I really want to show you guys what I've been doing to my hair recently. So as I mentioned earlier, I showered this morning, air dried my hair. It's now, should be, yeah, 100% dry. And that I've found has been a massive help with my breakage. I've been having a lot of breakage recently, especially like at the top of my head, which doesn't really make a whole lot of sense except for the fact that I was using this round brush by Revlon, which I love to bits, but mine was like 2 or 3 years old and caked in shit. Like excess product and dead hair and all this stuff, and obviously was like breaking my hair off as I was using it. So recovery process has been air dry as much as possible, and if not, I use my Shark Flex Style, which is really good for hair health, and then moving on to my styling tool, which I will show you in 1 second. Okay, so this is the Dyson cordless straightener. I have truly become obsessed with this thing. It's as like powerful and functional as you would expect a Dyson product to be, and it's obviously so convenient. You just have to recharge it. The battery does not last for that long, I will say that, but my air dried hair, I've been separating it into 3 sections, but I might have to do 2 today because I do think I'm gonna lose battery on the straightener. But you can choose the heat. I've got heat protection in my hair already from 165 to 210. I keep leaning on the touchscreen of my laundry machine and it keeps yelling at me. So heats up really quick, and then I just straighten down, and I've been flicking my ends inward. That's the hair done. I am going to do a lip. Favorite lip combo at the moment has been these 2. This is the Sephora own brand lip tint felt liner. This one is in the shade Espresso Line number 5. For ages and ages I was using number 4, and it is a really great shade, but this just gives me a little bit more definition. It's a like brown, proper brown shade. So line like that, give it a little smudge so it's not too sharp. Sometimes I'll do a lipstick in the center, but most of the time I've just been going in with one of these Ole Henriksen Pout Preserve Peptide Lip whatever things. These are my favorite lip products pretty much ever. This one is in the sweet macaron flavor / shade. It's kind of got a little mauve-y tint to it, which is very close to the natural color of my lip. So it just blends in with that liner really nicely. The whole combo is really natural and just gives me a little bit of definition. All right, I need to take the mascara off my eyelids and then the makeup is done. Okay, 12:30. This is what I've been wearing all day. My Zara boxer shorts and a tank top. Let me open a window, hang on. Right. I'm gonna choose my outfit now so it's just ready to go, but I think I'm gonna do a little bit of reading before I actually leave. Anyway, the wardrobe and the available clothes in it, given the current state of our laundry, is not really giving what it needs to give. I'm not thrilled. Oh, hang on, I have a whole thing of whites out on the balcony. Okay, this is helpful. We're going for quite a nice afternoon tea in the Shard. So I feel like maybe I should even look up a dress code. This venue might have a dress code. Initially I'm thinking I have this really gorgeous, my absolute go-to white linen skirt from Uniqlo. It will need an iron, but I have time for that. And I have this top from Zara that I have never figured out how to style, but it's beautiful and like kind of drapey and flowy. So I'm wondering if I can dress it kind of down with a linen skirt and maybe some tortoise jelly flip-flops that I have. We're gonna have to give it a go. I don't know if I wanna iron this. Yeah, I might as well just iron the skirt. Okay, we're just gonna do the ironing of the skirt now, and then we'll try the whole ensemble on together, and if we need to change the top, we'll change the top. That's the plan. I find it really hard to iron linen properly in a way that like actually gets deep set wrinkles out. So we're gonna see how I go with this today. Like it's better, but it's not really getting the mini, I don't know. I mean, huge improvement. Right, let's try this outfit on and see how we go for afternoon tea. It's just so hot. Miserably hot. But anyway. I actually think this might work. Hang on, let's see it in. The top is like objectively very beautiful. Let's see. Okay, I think it might work. These side bits are kind of weird, but I might tie them. You're probably all like, those are meant to be tied, Hannah. Yeah, okay, so if I tie these bits back and wear it on a bit of like a bias tuck, like this, I think it's really pretty. I just need to work out what shoes I have that'll align with the dress code, but it's beautiful. And I don't think I'll be like horribly, miserably hot. So, okay. This is good news. Yeah, I think this is pretty. Now I have to take it off because if I wear this skirt for the next hour before I leave, then it'll get wrinkly again and all of that sweaty ironing work will have been for nothing. So, yeah. It's good enough. It's pretty much the best I have at the moment. Back in comfies, and this is my next read. I started last night and it's actually really interesting. I loved Skins growing up. So hearing from Hannah Murray's perspective on her career after playing Cassie, intriguing. I'm gonna read for a little bit. Everything else is pretty much done for the first half of the day. I'm relieved. We've been productive. I'm gonna chill and then we'll go to lunch. Okay, in classic me fashion, I put that outfit on and decided that I hated it. So I've changed into this dress from M&S. Frankly, I think it's just not a great body image day today. So I'm feeling a little bit not happy and self-conscious, but we are late, so it's time to go. Oh, home. Made it home from tea. Very fun. Oh my Christ. What is happening? Okay, this is too much. Made it home from tea. And I've just stuck a chicken in the oven for Lawrence's dinner, but there's no way in hell I'm gonna be eating dinner. I feel like I have eaten a million meals. Yeah, wow, but that was delish. It's 1 trillion degrees in my flat, but I've just decided that I'm going to do 5 minutes of tidying in the living room just so the rest of the evening feels a bit more manageable. And then I do actually have a little bit more work to do. So I'm gonna sit down at the table, get that bashed out, and then the evening is done. Lawrence is on his way home. He'll have dinner when he wants to have dinner, but for the rest of this night, it's just going to be very chill. And I have to turn this fan on because I'm actually genuinely starting to sweat just sitting here. Kitchen already smells 10 out of 10. I have the chicken in with leeks and carrots, and I seasoned it with sweet paprika, garlic powder, salt, pepper, olive oil. So that's what's happening. Give me this air. Oh my God, it's so hot. Right, 5-minute tidy, here we go. My camera glitched out. I don't know what the hell's going on. And my hello? Phone is about to die. So this is where I'm gonna leave you for the day. I can't even speak. I feel a bit brain fried, but today was very productive and enjoyable. And I've loved coming back to YouTube. So I will see you guys in the next one. Let me know in the comments what you would like to see from me on YouTube. I don't need to just stick to vlogs, is what I'm thinking. Love you guys. See you later.